So for the people who don't believe in gang stalking or who don't understand how gang stalking smear campaigns work, I'm going to explain it. So to begin, you've got your victim who's completely innocent, who hasn't done anything, right? Perhaps this person is a whistleblower, pissed off the wrong person. Perhaps this person just happened to piss off the wrong person and is not a whistleblower. Or sometimes it can be completely random, just somebody stuck out, was posting stuff on the internet regarding a subject, doesn't matter what it is, and someone who is in position of power, who's in position of adding someone to the list of people being gang stalked, noticed them and added them. Now, what you're seeing as, for example, a person that is recruited as a gang stalker, you're seeing this person is a bad person and you're being recruited to basically participate in their mental torture. What you don't know is that this person has been mentally tortured in the past. What you don't see is that often, more than often, pretty much always, the reactions that you're seeing, the behaviors, the accusations that are being done, that are being put on the victim of the gang stalking are provoked basically through mental torture. The same mental torture you're participating in was being implemented long before you came in the picture, long before there was any evidence against the victim of gang stalking. It's like a snowball effect. Basically, they choose a target that's innocent, that hasn't done anything. They spy on them, they provoke them, try to get reactions out of them, and use those reactions to then recruit other people to join in. And, after a certain while, all their friends, all their families, their coworkers, people at their jobs, their boss, are basically recruited into abusing this person because of the belief that they deserve it, when in fact, originally, this person has done nothing to be gang stalked. And I think it's interesting that we're not believed because, of course, gang stalking techniques are very intricate and it's meant to do that. It's meant to create doubt in people's minds when it's being spoken out because it's so outlandish. Who would do this? However, we know that this has been done plenty of times by authorities for decades, right? We look at the Stasi with Zersetzung. We look at Operation Chaos. We look at COINTELPRO, MK Ultra. All of these operations that were run by secret intelligence agencies that are basically gang stalking. This is nothing new. Like I often say, there is nothing new under the sun except the internet. And lo and behold, gang stalking is now including the internet, making it much more effective. A gang stalker could be in the USA and gang stalk someone all the way out in Norway, for example, without having to plant hidden cameras all over their homes. They just hack their phone. Your phone is in your hand 24/7. Your location is on. This person basically has all the information they need constantly on you. However, it's easy to not believe in the whole gang stalking phenomenon because it is unbelievable. But if you look at the story of Edward Snowden, he tried to warn us about exactly that. And I'm going to play you a bit of a snippet of what he said so that you understand what's happening.
Why should people care about surveillance?
Because even if you're not doing anything wrong, you're being watched and recorded. And the storage capability of these systems increases every year consistently by orders of magnitude, to where it's getting to the point you don't have to have done anything wrong. You simply have to eventually fall under suspicion from somebody, even by a wrong call. And then they can use the system to go back in time and scrutinize every decision you've ever made, every friend you've ever discussed something with, and attack you on that basis to sort of derive suspicion from an innocent life and paint anyone in the context of a wrongdoer.